Wherever, whenever there is a story, that is where you find us. Where the gist is developing, that is where we cast our net. Where there is a drama, you can trust us to act it out. And where there is news, reporting is our delight. Even on the go, we are ready to track it. At Immaculate Television, we bring you the latest, hottest, and spot-on news as it makes the rounds all over the world. Reporting from the nooks and crannies of both rural and urban communities. Talk of politics, business, sports, entertainment, events, and many more. You can trust us with your airtime and view time because we are binoculate. We are Immaculate Television. ITVS. Wherever.
For joining us on the news update on ITVS. My name is Eitayo Folorenshaw. The chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, Ola Olukoyede, has revealed that the anti-graft agency uncovered how a religious sect in Nigeria is laundering money for terrorists. This was as he also revealed that another religious body was found to be protecting a money launderer after some money suspected to have been laundered was traced to the organization's bank account. Speaking during a public engagement on youth, religious, and the fight against corruption, as well as the launch of the fraud risk assessment project for ministries, departments, and agencies, Olukoyede stated that the EFCC was investigating a 13 billion naira fraud case when it discovered that 7 billion naira of the 13 billion naira was linked to a religious body's bank account. He noted that the religious body and organizations, institutions, sects, and bodies have been found culpable of money laundering. He, however, noted that the religious organizations quickly obtained a restraining order to prevent the EFCC from probing its leaders. Olukoyede further said the commission will not give up on the investigation as it is appealing to the restraining order to recover the stolen funds. The one-day event is aimed at addressing the challenges of youth involvement in cybercrimes and how religions could be used as a weapon for their reorientation. The FCC's Fraud Risk Assessment Prevention and Control Project for ministries, departments, and agencies was also launched at the event. The household of David Church in Ikeja local government area of Lagos State has reportedly caught fire. Confirming the incident to our correspondent, the Lagos State Fire Service spokesperson Amodu Shakiri disclosed that the church auditorium ceiling was overheating, which caused the ceiling to collapse and ignite a fire. He added that the damage is being managed by members of the fire department and other relevant agencies at the scene. Delta State Governor Sharif Oborevwori has ordered the immediate suspension of the State Commissioner for Agriculture and Natural Resources, Amon Perez. Also, the governor ordered the ministry's permanent secretary, Bennett Agama, Assistant Director, Agricultural Engineering, Okiyin Yentareke, and the Chief Accountant, Gabriel Idiatecho, to proceed on compulsory leave until further notice in line with civil service extant rules. The decision was contained in a statement signed by the Secretary to the State Government, Dr. Kingsley Emu, copies of which were made available to journalists in Warri Today. The statement explained that the measures became imperative following the outcome of the review of the implementation of the Greenhouse Project by the State Ministry of Agriculture and Natural Resources. The statement added that the decision was taken consequent upon the interim report of the committee and in order to have an unimpeded access to information during the period of investigations. Oborevwori had assured the people of the state of his administration's commitment to ensuring the completion of all ongoing projects across the state. The Anambra State government, through the Ministry of Women and Social Welfare, has apprehended a 38-year-old woman identified as Chinyere Chukwu for attempting to sell her two sons. Chukwu, who hails from Okija in the Hiala local government area of the state, was said to have connived with her 17-year-old daughter, identified as Joy, to sell off her two sons due to the economic hardship in the country. Chukwu, while being interrogated, explained that she had 11 kids and decided to sell two of them when she could not cater for them. The State Commissioner for Women and Social Welfare, Ife Obinabo, led some security operatives to arrest the suspects late on Tuesday after posing as buyers for the children when information about the transactions got to the ministry. Also speaking, her 17-year-old daughter, who is the eldest of the 11 children, added that the plan was to use the proceeds to advance her tertiary education. While reacting to the development, Obinabo ordered that the remaining children of the suspect were taken into the state government's custody for proper care, while also vowing to apprehend the woman's said neighbor who had sold off her kid. Obinabo gave assurance of the state's government's resolve to eradicate crimes and warned that anyone found engaging in such act will be handed over to the police and be prosecuted. The Kano State Police Command on Tuesday said a 37-year-old security guard at the Prestige International College, Kano, identified as Nuruddin Shehu, committed suicide. Confirming the tragedy, the State Police Commissioner Hussein Gumel disclosed to newsmen that the incident occurred inside one of the college's classrooms. According to Gumel, on January 28 at approximately 10:30 a.m., Abdullahi Abdusalam of Regia Zakir reported that Shehu was found hanging motionless in a classroom. Police from the Gwale division, led by the DPO, bulldozed their way into the classroom, cut the rope and rushed the body to Murtala Muhammad General Hospital, where a doctor on duty confirmed his death, and his remains were subsequently released to the deceased family for burial. Shehu's tragic decision to end his life was informed by the news of his ex-wife's remarriage to another man. However, Gumel assured the people that the police would conduct a thorough investigation to unravel the circumstances that led to the abrupt termination of his life. The Imo State Police Command on Tuesday declared wanted the gunmen who attacked and killed some cops and civilians at the Ohi Junction located on the Owerri Olu Road on Monday. The spokesperson for the command, Henry Okoye, confirmed the killings to our correspondent in Owerri, the state capital, on Tuesday, disclosed that the command's arsenals had been put to use to ensure that the fleeings and the suspects were arrested. The CP vowed that no one and no stones will be left unturned in ensuring that the perpetrators were all arrested and made to face the full wrath of the law. A fintech company, PayPal Holdings Incorporation, had announced plans to cut about 9% or about 2,500 jobs of its global workforce in 2024. PayPal Chief Executive Officer Alex Chris announced in an internal letter to employees on Tuesday, saying the plan had become imperative to achieve the needed efficiency. According to him, the cuts will affect both existing roles and job listings that PayPal had planned to hire for and will take place over the year. Chris, who joined PayPal as CEO in September 2023 from Intuit, added that affected employees will be notified by the end of this week. PayPal is an American multinational financial technology company operating an online payment system in the majority of countries that support online money transfers. The company had last week announced plans to introduce artificial intelligence features. You're listening to the news update on ITVS. A council will remain under government scrutiny for 6 months over bullying and financial concerns. Last year, Middlesbrough Borough Council was told it must improve its culture within 12 months or face the possibility of government intervention. An external audit report in 2022 found the council had unlawfully employed an advisor and made wrongful payments to a publicity firm. The discoveries led to the Department for Leveling Up, Housing and Communities ordering the council to improve its culture and financial situation. But the renewed best value notice were called on the council to deliver improvements around the cultural and governance issues investigated in the SIPFA curfew. Middlesbrough Mayor Chris Coker said he had been working on solving problems from the past. We'll now bring you some sports stories. South Africa have beaten Morocco 2-0 to qualify for the quarterfinals of the African Cup of Nations in Cote d'Ivoire. 2 second-half goals from Evidence Makbupa and Teboho Mokoene made the difference, with Akraf Hakimi also missing a crucial penalty to go level. The North Africans, touted as tournament favorites, became the latest major casualty 24 hours after defending champions Senegal were also dumped out. Makbuba gave South Africa the lead just before the hour mark in the Ivorian coastal city of San Pedro, but Morocco had the chance to draw 5 minutes from time from the penalty spot. Bafana go through to a quarter-final on Saturday in Yamoussoukro against Tiny Kevad, who have been one of the surprise packages of the tournament so far. But Morocco, World Cup semi-finalist in 2022, adds to an evergreen list of the continent's biggest names to have been knocked out of this Cup of Nations 24 hours after champions Senegal were eliminated on penalties by host Ivory Coast. And that's it on the news update on ITVS. Please do join us again tomorrow when it is 10 o'clock for the news review. On behalf of the entire production crew, my name is Eyitayo Folorunsho. Thank you for watching. Good evening.
Wherever, whenever there is a story, that is where you find us. Where the gist is developing, that is where we cast our net. Where there is a drama, you can trust us to act it out. And where there is news, reporting is our delight. Even on the go, we are ready to track it. At Immaculate Television, we bring you the latest, hottest, and spot-on news as it makes the rounds all over the world. Reporting from the nooks and crannies of both rural and urban communities. Talk of politics, business, sports, entertainment, events, and many more. You can trust us with your airtime and view time because we are Binoculate. We are